a pleasant, well-rounded daytime blend. Yo, what's up? It's someone that's known one, and welcome back to today's report. Today's report was sent in by Dexter, where he took CBG, CBD, CBN, CBC, CBT, CBE, and H4CBD. And here's the full report details. Alright, a pretty unique report here today. Technically a bunch of new substances too, a bunch of cannabinoids we haven't covered yet. I think we only talked about CBG and maybe like CBN, but here Dexter shows us a blend that doesn't include your common like D9 THC, THCA, D8 THC, but some more obscure ones, and he shows what they can do blended together like this. We'll cover these all on their own in the future, but for now, I'm sure you'll find this interesting like I did. Make sure to like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's dive right into this. Hey man, here's a report of the CBG focused dab blend I made. I made this blend after receiving a gram of CBG isolate. The isolate came as white rocks with a slight creamy yellow hue to it. Once broken down, it crumbles into smaller rocks and eventually into a powder. This is what's in the blend. A CBD blend containing 51% CBD, 4.5% CBG, 2.06% CBN, and the remaining 17% being minor cannabinoids such as CBC, CBT, and CBE. To this, I also add CBG isolate. Then I add H4CBD to the jar. I then proceed to add Gorilla Glue No. 4 terpenes and mix it in evenly. The report. T+0. Start. I add a small amount, around 1/3 the size of a grain of rice, of the blend to an oil burner. I then proceed to gently heat it until vapor appears, and I hit it. The H4CBD taste is still clear, and more terpenes are needed. However, effects-wise, the blend seems effective, and I'll report back in a bit. T+3 minutes. The effects are now setting in. The CBG can clearly be felt. A clear sense of wakefulness and stimulation can be felt, and my body temperature seems a bit increased as I'm sweating slightly. Mentally, it has reduced the brain fog that was there prior. I feel more focused and generally slightly buzzed. It's not a high, but I'm far from completely sober as well. Body-wise, a slight euphoria can be felt throughout the body. Sense of touch is increased, and a slight tingling is noticeable, mostly in the hands. T+9 minutes. Another hit is taken, hints of terpenes appearing, so with some additional terps, it should be complete. Effects-wise, it's very stimulating, like I mentioned. T+13 minutes. All in all, I'm very happy with how this blend turned out. It feels great for daytime use, and since there are no active noids such as D8, THCB, or D9, it doesn't affect work or concentration much. The CBG and the rest of the cannabinoids add a nice increase of focus and alertness, and I would compare it somewhat to a cannabinoid version of coffee. In summary, I really like CBG. I find it adds a nice kick of energy and stimulation to any mix, and I find this to be true with CBG heavy hemp flower too, which I have tried in the past. Thanks for reading. The final percentages for that blend turned out to be approximately 43% CBD, 25% CBG, 21% H4CBD, 4% CBC, 4% CBT, 2% CBN, unknown percent terpenes.